Billionaire Elon Musk making a big move politically to try and create a new party in the United States, take on Republicans, Democrats. It's yet another sign of the breakup between Musk and President Trump. The president now weighing in on what Musk is doing, calling it ridiculous.
Ridiculous to start a third party. We have a tremendous success with the Republican Party. The Democrats have lost their way, but it's always been a two-party system. And I think starting a third party just adds to confusion. It really seems to have been developed for two parties. Third parties have never worked. So he can have fun with it, but I think it's ridiculous.
Take a look at the message up on social media for the America Party, with Musk saying, MAGA is the past, woke is a distraction, the middle is the future, America Party is the party of the middle majority, alongside that patriotic image of, you guessed it, Elon Musk. Let's bring in Evan Siegfried, political commentator, Republican strategist, with his take. So what do you think about this America Party? Does it go anywhere or not?
Well, yes and no. Yes, the America Party can have an impact on elections, but not in a way where their candidates are going to go out and win races, but they can be spoilers in other races. Remember in the year 2000, in Bush v. Gore, the big spoiler wasn't the United States Supreme Court and hanging chads and dimpled chads on those Florida ballots. It was Ralph Nader, who ended up getting more votes than there were in Florida than there were contested ballots in Florida. So when you get a well-funded third-party candidate in a particular race, they actually can make a difference. And also, this America Party, what Elon Musk is trying to do with it, he's trying to take it and have it focus on a lot of very fiscally conservative ideas that a lot of people in the House Freedom Caucus among Republicans were saying, hey, the big, beautiful bill, it's not so beautiful when it comes to fiscal restraint and taking down the nation's debt and deficit.
I remember, obviously, Ross Perot and the impact that he had back in the 1990s. Teddy Roosevelt, who would become a president in your country, also, at one point was not a Republican or a Democrat. So there's some history here, either not only for the parties being successful, or at least, as you're pointing out, affecting the ultimate outcome. We think about, George H.W. Bush versus Bill Clinton. If it hadn't been for Ross Perot, George H.W. Bush might have won re-election here. How much of a spoiler do you think Elon Musk would be for a future Republican presidential candidate?
Well, I don't think for a Republican presidential candidate, Elon Musk would be a spoiler. I think it's too soon to say whether or not Elon will get involved in the 2028 race on behalf of the America Party or the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. But I do know that the midterms coming up in about 16 months in November of next year, those can be interesting. If Elon Musk wants to go in and play in 10, say, House races out of 435 or 1 or 2 Senate seats, that can flip the majority right there. We have a razor-thin majority as Republicans in the House, and it's only getting smaller because on Saturday, another Republican representative resigned effective July 20th. And then you have the Senate, which right now is also very razor-thin. 2 or 3 seats swing to the Democrats, and because of an America Party thing, that could make all the difference. And Democrats all of a sudden could be in charge in one or both chambers of legislative branch and make the final 2 years of Donald Trump's second term quite uncomfortable.
Do you think this is also a bit of a punk as well by Elon Musk? Because he can be quite erratic, Evan, as you know.
Well, Elon Musk is nothing but erratic when it comes to his social media postings and his prognostications. He's been prone to falling for hoaxes and thinking things that aren't true are. But it really is a question of how much money is Elon Musk willing to put into this endeavor? Is Elon Musk actually going to do that, or is it lip service? If it's lip service, there really isn't going to be that much of a chance, because you need the infrastructure and the campaign infrastructure as well in order to be able to pull off getting third-party candidates who are successful. At the same time, if Elon really needs to fix himself, or I think his biggest problem right now is his hemorrhaging of money. His businesses and his opinion ratings and approval ratings have just plummeted over the last 9 months. And you've seen Tesla take a hit. It's down just before this appearance, 7.5% as a stock today alone. And you're seeing that Donald Trump, who could get very angry at what Elon Musk does if he goes forward with this America Party, Donald Trump could go out and use the levers of government to punish Elon Musk. Remember, it's not just Tesla, but Musk has Starlink and SpaceX and other companies that have billions of dollars in United States federal government contracts. If Donald Trump turned off the spigot, the world's richest man may not be so.
Evan Siegfried with the latest. Good to see you, Evan. Thanks for this.
Good to see you too, Todd.
All right, we're back in a moment with this.